Hello everybody, good afternoon, Rose here. Today I'm reacting to a video that was released last night from a channel called Knock Knock It's Karma. So Knock Knock It's Karma did a Foodie Beauty Obsession Part 1 or Part 2 video. I reacted to that and they released another one to go with that series called Foodie Beauty Obsession, the sequel. Now, this compilation video is almost an hour long, but the last video I reacted to, it was so incredibly well put together that I was excited to see this video being put out as well. I finished up doing the react to Eerie Pepperoni's obsession video, and I totally recommend everybody checking out Eerie Pepperoni's channel and also her videos because she's quite talented. But everybody also check out Knock Knock It's Karma. And once this react is over, please go over to Knock Knock's channel, give a like and a sub if you will, maybe leave a comment, because these compilation videos where creators, they spend a lot of time piecing things together, going all over, gathering up different footage, just putting everything together in a very correct way. It takes a long time, and so you gotta salute someone who spends that much time on doing something like a compilation video. So let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see what I see. And honestly, after watching the obsession video from Eerie Pepperoni, I think the Eerie Pepperoni video and this one go very well together. They do complement each other, and that's why I encourage watching both. So this is Foodie Beauty Obsession, the sequel, and let's see what Knock Knock It's Karma has put together for us today.
Mindful of the fact, like I was thinking about that in bed before I fell asleep. I was like, this is how it started with BB. Like I lived with Pete, and then I would when I broke up with Pete.
Yeah, you know what? Everybody that's in the know knows the story. So she and Pete met when they were in high school. And then later on, they became roommates. And although Pete did not really want to be in a relationship with Foodie at first, she kind of persuaded him to be in a relationship. And then while she was with Pete, she was stepping out on him with several different men, one of which was BB. So she was engaged to Pete. They were in a relationship and she was cheating on him with different men. And BB was one of them. And then later on, she decided she wanted to be with BB. And even while she was with BB, she was still in communication with Pete. So she's over here trying to say, oh, I broke up with BB first. No, I'm sorry. You were with BB. You cheated on BB. You were with Pete. You cheated on Pete with BB and other people. You are a serial cheater, Foodie. You don't know how to be faithful. But you're trying to put this picture out there of I ended things before I was with somebody else. No, you weren't. You were cheating. This video shows she was still with Pete, cheating with multiple people. Yes, I just said that. Okay, this is obviously from Kiwi Farms or something. This looks like a Kiwi Farms post. This post saying, very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and turn the music down. Very interesting. She mentioned in her stories on how they met that BB was still sleeping with other girls, even though him and her were in a real close relationship. And this upset her, understandably. But if she was doing the same, I've got a question. You know, those of us who've been watching Foodie, we know she's not a woman that she's okay with sharing her toys with other people. You know, when it comes to men, she wants to be the only woman in a man's life. She doesn't like sharing her men with anybody. So this post about they were in a relationship, and it doesn't sound like they were in an open relationship. Maybe at that time, BB was still technically single and she was still technically single. Maybe they were just talking, but they weren't in a committed relationship, and that's why they were both open to see other people. But Foodie, from the last video that I just reacted to, the obsession video, you see and you saw how quickly Chantal can go from 0 to 60 in no time flat. That she can go from just being a stranger to you to the next minute after that, she's planning a wedding, she's getting obsessive, she's talking about, I just have to get into his house. So it sounds like she and BB were both technically single. And if they're both technically single, that means even though they might be talking, they're free to do as they will with other people. But Chantal, she likes to lay claim to people, even if she doesn't have a right to. You know, like, I know you're single, but if I'm seeing you, it's going to upset me if you see other people. You can't do that, Chantal. Single is single, and monogamous is monogamous. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't. Once you're in a monogamous relationship with somebody and they commit themselves to you, that does change things a bit. But Chantal is possessive. She's controlling. And like I said, she doesn't like sharing her toys with other people. Let's see. Next post. Yes, they were living together then too. She never mentioned him cheating. Just that his friends didn't like her. I'm sure he was cheating though too. But here's a fun fact. She was engaged. She was engaged to Pete when she met and cheated with BB. Foodie, ma'am. You were cheating on Pete. And you guys weren't just in a regular relationship. You were engaged. So you were engaged to another man and you were with BB. And you were getting upset because BB was sleeping with other women when you're over there with a fiance. Ma'am. Ma'am. She still visits James every time she's in Cornwall. He was in a vlog a while ago. The shame of it all. You're a woman, you're engaged to a man, still engaged, not even breaking off the engagement. You're over there cheating. And you're upset because the person you're cheating with is with other people. What is this? Madness. That's what it is. It's madness.
Pete, and then I would when I broke up with Pete.
You didn't break up with him, no.
Before I moved out, I would go and hang out with BB at his house, and what I did was I would bring over stuff, like my pillows, my.
Does this sound familiar? Does this sound familiar to anybody? The video that I just got through doing, Foodie was over there talking about Nader, saying, I just have to get into his house. And I did discuss in that react that Foodie, I feel it's not about her getting into somebody's house because in her mind, if she's able to do that, she's getting closer to that person. They're letting her in closer. There's a purpose to it. She wants to get into that person's house because she's going to lay anchor items in the house so that they can't get rid of her. That's the whole obsession I feel over her getting into somebody's house is, let me get in their house. Let me put some of my stuff here so that they can't get rid of me. I'll always be able to talk to them.
Pillows and stuff that would make it more comfortable for me. You know what I mean?
Hey, knock knock, can I just say thank you for not only doing this video, but I love the fact that you are showing the videos where you're grabbing the footage so that people will know, like, the sources. I love that. Oh, and we got music. I don't know if it's copyrighted. We'll just turn that down. So that's, I guess, where the video came from, showing the transcripts. Okay.
So now then I made did the order the groceries, made the stew, laundry.
Wow. You know, I listened to this part, her talking about all the things she's done in her day. Foodie, when is the last time you've done this much work? I made dinner and I did the laundry. This is sad. This is so sad. How you used to be at least a little bit productive and caring about yourself, and you don't anymore. You're so lazy you won't even do your own laundry, even though you've got a washer and dryer in your house, girl. I mean, how convenient is that? You got a washer and dryer in your house. You don't even do laundry anymore. You don't cook anymore. You don't do anything anymore except roll out of bed, turn on your camera, and think, that's all I have to do to make money. You go after the reaction channels saying we're the reason why you're not making money, but you just won't face the fact that once upon a time you used to put at least a little bit of effort into making videos and live streams. You don't anymore. Yet point the finger at us. We're the reason. No. No, if you build it, they will come. You built it and people did come, but then you didn't maintain it. You didn't put the work in. And so what you built is falling to ruins. But you can't blame the reaction channels. It's because you won't work on your channel anymore. You just don't care. You're so burnt out on being lazy, you just don't care.
I forget what laundry I did. I just grabbed a bunch of stuff, threw it in. I need to do my pillowcases. So I'm definitely taking.
Okay, use her body language to spot the lie. See if you can see it. Oh, I can't see the type. Knock knock, but it's okay.
My pillows. We had to share a pillow. He has like two pillows, but like they're not thick, so they're on top of each other. And I was like, where should we share them? It's not very comfortable. I didn't have my machine, but like his bed's comfortable and he has a lot of pillows.
There's the lie. So she goes from saying he only has two pillows. Now she's saying he has a lot of pillows. So which is it? Honestly, guys, I don't know why she lies about the dumbest crap. Why are you lying about pillows, Foodie? Why do you need to lie about the number of pillows that somebody has on their bed? Like seriously, like why? It's such a non-issue. Why lie about it? I don't understand. And if you're someone and you need your CPAP machine to breathe at night, what are you doing not using it? That's just foolish.
He has a lot of pillows. So I was able to like kind of just prop myself up and sleep.
Oh, Nader. Here we go with Nader. I gotta turn off the music. I don't know what's going on with the music.
Okay. Just by haphazard chance, Jennifer, I was like, I'm not over Nicholas. I know it's messed up a bit.
Can I just say this? And I'm sure a lot of you have the same thought. All these different men that Foodie makes up and presents to us on her channel, Nicholas, Dubai guy, da 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 da. Honestly, I think they're all the same person, Nader. Like way back when she was talking about Nicholas, I feel that Nicholas was actually Nader. And some of the men she talks about are also Nader. So why is she presenting all these different men to us? I feel that's for two reasons. One, because Foodie equates her self-worth by how many men she's getting attention from. And Foodie is a person that she over-exaggerates everything to the point where it's ridiculous. And you can just tell she's lying. She's a bad liar. She doesn't know how to tell a lie and make it believable. She doesn't know how to tell one lie and then leave it alone to where it might be believable. She's got to over exaggerate everything to the point where you stand back and go, yeah, this is a lie. This ain't real. So, Foodie, she can't just say that one man is enthralled with her. No, it has to be several. Several men are chasing her. It's always several men talking to her. She tries to paint a picture that she puts her picture on a dating site and suddenly men are clamoring for her. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. I don't care who you are. But she's got to have several men chasing her. Not only that, but anymore, her coming up with all these different men, I feel, my opinion, that the more men that she say is talking to her, the more that are interested in her, the more she's saying on going on different dates with different men, that just means more opportunity for her to slip away and talk to Nader. I mean, just think about it. If she were only talking to one man, she can't slip out and talk to him as much. But if suddenly she's got a busy dating social life, the diversions of this guy and this guy and this guy, nobody's going to be thinking about the fact that she's spending time around Nader. I feel it's all Nader. Because all of you that are on my channel, I'm sure you've seen and heard of Nader, how he is. Does anyone believe that Nader, who is a controlling, manipulative person, if he's still talking to Foodie, and he definitely is, if he's getting money from Chantal, and I believe that's happening too, do you think Nader is going to be cool with Foodie spending money on any other man besides him? He's already resentful of Pete's. He hates Pete's with a passion. Because Pete's is a man in Foodie's life that she is financially supporting. He can't stand that. But do you think that he would be cool with Foodie lavishing gifts and money on other men? Nah. No, he's going to want it all. But Foodie's got to create diversions. And so she makes up these different men that she's supposed to be seeing, spending time with, great guys. She's doing it now. She's saying that, oh, I'm off the market. I'm with a guy. Yeah, okay. A guy you've never met, that if he meets you, you might be a completely different person to him and he might run the other way, but you're involved. But okay, Foodie. She's always got somebody around her that is interested in her, running after her, and so caring of her. I think they're all Nader. My opinion.
And for 15 minutes, I really, really feel like there was something there. It's a gut instinct.
You don't have a gut instinct. You don't have it.
Usually trust my instincts.
You don't have them.
So I just haphazardly, like I said, I've been talking to this other guy who's from Egypt.
The next day, and I guess this was from, was it dinner or boy drama? Oh, it was from dinner. There you go, from dinner.
Like, the beason doesn't end. Okay, don't judge me, please. I'm just fucking, okay, I know. So he comes over, he shows me where to park, and I see him, and he's like, I'm just like, he looks like his pictures, but very skinny. Like, I'm not body shaming. Yeah, okay, that sounds like body shaming. I won't talk about how skinny he was. He's one of those, like, really skinny guys. Just, but he's got, like, ripped, like, muscles. He's, like, really hyper, and I don't know. Anyway.
She's describing Nader. We've all seen Nader. He's really muscular, da-da-da-da-da. He's not muscular. What are you talking about?
Okay. So I get there, I'm like, but then whenever he shuts, like, his apartment door, and then he kissed me, and I was like, he's such a good kisser. Like, he's such a good kisser. So then he's Egyptian.
What's really funny is that she talks about Nader and saying he's such a good, great kisser. He's such a great kisser. But he never was affectionate to Foodie in his live streams. And the one time that he did kiss Foodie, where did he kiss her? On the cheek. And as soon as he kissed her on the cheek, he wiped his mouth. So what's going on with that? What's going on with that? If this guy is a passionate kisser and he's so about you, why is it when he kissed you in front of an audience, he wiped his mouth like it was the most disgusting thing ever?
And I think he's Arab. He doesn't speak very good English, but it's okay.
You weren't there for talking anyway.
So he was so cute showing me his place. He's like, his place, he fixed it up really nice. He's a really handy guy, so organized and clean. Holy fuck! I'm just like, I'm so the opposite of you, right? Like, so this guy, I don't know what it is. He just really, really likes me a lot. He wanted me to stay. Like, he gets mad easy. Like, I know there's gonna be red flags, but he gets so mad. Like, he didn't carry me, but he was like,
That would have been a trick.
so we go in his room. He's got the cleanest fucking room I've ever seen. He's got like a small like bed like yours, a bit bigger, and then like a big mattress on the ground.
You know, I'm sorry. I'm single. Okay. I've been around single people. I have never heard of anyone who's single having a bed for themselves and then having a mattress on the floor. What's that about? That's odd. Like, what in the world are you doing with a mattress on your floor? What's going on with that? Ew. Sounds unsanitary. But I'd be asking questions if I walked into somebody's house and they got a bed and there's a mattress on the floor right next to them. Like, what's going on with the mattress?
So I'm just like, oh, like what? This is gonna be so awkward. It was still light out. So to ease the mood, he starts smoking. He lights up this.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Knock Knock, who just posted that. Foodie, you're sitting there talking about intimate details of Nader in front of Pete's. Someone that you were in a relationship with for 5 years. You two were engaged. You broke Pete's heart. You ruined his life. You ruined his credit. You put him in debt. I mean, I know the two of you, Pete is still in love with you. He still has love for you. I don't know why, but he does. And he's very much attached to you. A little too much, I think. I think he relies too much on you. But you talk about being an empath. You're not an empath, because if you were an empath, you'd realize just how insensitive you're acting right now. You're sitting right next to somebody you were in a relationship with, someone that you know without question still cares about you, still has feelings, and you're talking about another dude in intimate details. You can't even go to your room and do this. Rude.
Moroccan hash, and we get totally fucking baked. And then he like this is, I don't want to say this, but you guys are gonna be so. I don't do this on a regular basis. I don't even do it really, but I did it for some reason. I did it, and
While she sits here and tells us the story with the colon nose and eyes. Yep, I don't do it on a regular basis.
it's not good to do. And if that changes your perception of me,
I think you're all good. Your reputation was pretty much gone before this. Yeah, you know what? I agree, Knock Knock, but it's compared to what it's become now, it's gotten worse.
apologize, but I did like, he busted out like a bunch of lines of cocaine. Ooh, I know.
He busted out a bunch of cola. Foodie, you're a bit of a follower. You are. And something else I've noticed about you, when it comes to men, you become like a sheep. You take on whatever that person's personality is. You start to talk like them. You start to act like them. You will say things that they say. And whatever they like, you like. Whatever they hate, you hate. Example, before Nader came into the picture, you used to take decent care of BBJ and Sam. And then Nader entered the situation. Nader has no care for the cats. He doesn't like them. So since he doesn't like the cats, you started to really neglect them, like really, really bad. And you were once close to Pete's, talking to him. Because of Nader, you barely speak to him anymore. You let that man influence you on so many levels, ruin you on so many levels. But you are lacking in personality so much. I think that's why you seek out men. You're looking for a personality. You're looking for an identity. I don't think you really have one of your own, and you're not interested to find out. But are you trying to say, ma'am, that when Nader busted out the cola, you didn't do any? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Because was it you or was it him that said in a live stream that there was one night when you were doing way too much of the cola and you actually pitched a fit? You had a temper tantrum because he would not let you do anymore. And wasn't there also a situation where you almost OD'd? So what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that he busted out the chemicals and you didn't do any? I bet dimes to donuts that if a guy's doing something, whatever it is, you'll do it just because they're doing it because you want them to accept you. That's the kind of person you are. You're not about being who you are. You're all about being whatever the other person wants you to be. And you'll do it to be accepted and loved by that person.
Come here. Did you poop? Hi. Baby girl. Oh, come here. Oh, I love you. Yeah. Nope, he hasn't messaged me. So, you know what I'm going to do at 5:30? I'm going to text him one last time and say, you're lost.
You know what makes me sad? A year ago, that's not Sam on the counter, that's BBJ. It just makes me sad to think about how anymore she doesn't really love on BBJ. She loves more on Sam and she pushes BBJ out of the way so much. It makes my heart hurt.
Have a nice life. XO. That's it. That's it. I don't have any regrets. No, I had a good time. Oh, this is dirty. I have to do laundry.
That's another sad thing. So here she is. Oh, this is dirty. I have to do laundry. Isn't it sad a year later that she'll sit there and wear dirty clothes for days with no problem? She doesn't worry about laundry anymore. Like, Chantal, you need to watch this video and just see yourself and realize how much you've changed. Like your attitude has changed, and the fact that you just don't want to do anything for yourself anymore. It's all about just focusing hard on doing nothing. This is so sad to watch.
So, I got a phone call I was in bed, but it was like 6:30 in the morning. He must have woken up. And then he must have seen my message later when he was at work, like, hey, I had a good night. I went home because I missed my cats and yada yada. He just put a thumbs up. So I wrote back, I'm like, that's all you're gonna say after spending the whole night together? Excuse me. All right, let's just do the fucking weigh-in and stop talking about these idiots. That's a baby. That's pretty good, I guess.
That's another thing you don't do much of, the weigh-ins. You won't do weigh-ins anymore, Chantal. You'll sit there and you'll lie to us and say, that you're 330, 340 pounds. Can I just put this out there to everybody? I was curious to see when was the last time that Chantal did an actual weigh-in. I did some digging. I think the last time she did a weigh-in, and Yaba, the YouTube Underground, she showed this in one of her live streams. The last weigh-in that Chantal did, that it was a confirmed actual weigh-in, was a while ago when she was with BB. This was a weigh-in where she stood on the scale and she showed the number on the scale. Chantal was about 360 something pounds back when she was with BB. Now, I don't know exactly how much she weighs now, but I'm going to take a guess, Chantal, and this is not me fat shaming you. I'm just basing this based on the amount of calories you're eating per day, because you're eating easily between 5,000 to 7,000, sometimes 10,000 calories a day, which is entirely too much. But you are either at 500 or over. Again, not fat shaming. This is based on the way you're eating and the fact that you're not getting any kind of exercise, you're not burning off the calories. The normal intake for someone who's about 5'4", I'm 5'4", you're 5'1", you're 3 inches shorter than I am. My calorie intake, the total intake for the day, is about 1,800 to 2,000 calories. So you're 5'1", which means you need a little less, especially since you're not active. If you're eating between 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day, that means, madam, you're gaining between 1 to 2 pounds a day. And if you do the math, and if you times that by, say, 1 month, that means you're gaining between 30 to 60 pounds a month, every month, every single month, every single month. So if you were 360 pounds when you were with BB, and you're not exercising, you're not controlling your portions, you're eating the fast food, you're drinking the high calorie drinks, and by the way, Chantal, liquid calories count. Those high sugar, high fat drinks from Starbucks, those count as much as the food. You're gaining a lot of weight really, really quickly. Very quickly. So if you were at 360 pounds with BB, how can you sit there and say you're losing weight? That's not possible. That is not possible. You're at 500 pounds or over, I'm sure. You're not 350 pounds. You may try to tell yourself that. You're not. There's no way, ma'am. No way at all. 1 pound of fat is 3,500 calories. Are you meaning to tell me that you're burning over 3,500 calories a day? That'd be a lot of exercise, and you're not getting that. But go ahead and tell me some more about yourself.
So it's going to be, I'm sure it'll even slow down even more than that. So I'm going to have to start eating extra healthy, walking a lot more. We're going to get some shoes. We're going to get some workout gear. And you know what? We're going to say fuck Nicholas and his games and screw everybody. We're just going to, though. I did have a really good time. I don't think I'm going to see Nick, Abby. I don't even think about it because I don't think he'll message me. Like, what's his fucking, he's got problems. Like, don't message me back. Tell me you don't like me. What's your problem? I don't do that to people. Oh, I'm so turned off.
Not her saying, I don't do that to people. I don't just ghost people, yet she's confessed to ghosting people on single sites. She'll ghost them and then block them and then unblock them. Yeah, she's played that game before.
Like, I'm finally turned the fuck off. Like, I'm honestly gonna message him and be like, you're lost. Like, you're lost, whatever. Have a good life. And don't message me. Seriously. With the edibles, yeah. I would have given him so much affection, and I'm fun to hang out with. That's what he's missing.
I was gonna tell her. You know, who's gonna tell her? Chantal, if you're fun to hang out with, if you are a catch, you know, just for argument's sake, let's just say you are a catch, which I don't think you are. You've got issues, you've got a lot of emotional, mental baggage that you yourself won't even deal with. But let's just say you are a catch. Just for argument's sake, let's just say you are. Just because you might be a catch doesn't mean that whatever guy's looking at you, they're going to agree with you and think so. Maybe you're a catch for somebody else. Maybe not for that person. Just because you think you're a catch doesn't mean everybody agrees with you.
I'm fucking fun to hang out with. Obviously, you guys wouldn't be here, right? So, I didn't get ready for Nick. I just got ready for myself. Like, I don't expect him that he's going to. I'm in my nightgown. I plan on staying that way. I don't think I'll message him. He would have already.
You know what this whole scene is screaming to me. She's got a full face of makeup on, got her hair done. I'm just seeing this picture of my head of her doing this. Yes, she's got her nightgown on, but she's halfway ready to walk out the door at any moment. Maybe that's why she's like halfway ready. It's like, I've already got my makeup on, I got my hair done. That way, if he calls, I can run over there real quick. I could just put some clothes on. You know, it's giving me hanging out at home, waiting for someone to call vibes.
I have not heard from the well, he gave me a thumbs up. That after all that, he's probably pissed off that I left. He was so mad. He probably thinks I'm not serious. Like, no, I'm not serious. Hi, Jinx.
Well, here we go again. Pride comes before destruction, a haughty spirit before the fall. True. You're about to witness the fastest rise and fall I've ever seen. Yeah, no kidding. Here we go.
I don't like saying that because it jinxes, but no, I wouldn't. I'm going to order workout clothes and shoes.
You know, Chantal, again, I hope you watch this video and pay attention to the smaller details. How you used to look. You used to come on camera with your makeup done, like taking a little bit of pride in yourself. You don't do that anymore. You'll come on camera completely dirty, filthy, unwashed, high. Look at this video. Look at any of your videos on your channel. How you presented yourself over a year ago compared to how you present yourself now, with absolutely no pride in yourself, no pride in your appearance, no pride in anything. No working towards anything. You just completely given up. Completely given up. Sad.
The dress I bought, the white dress, oh my god.
So here we go. So Nader is messaging her. He's messaging her. Look, she's in the same clothes, right? She's got the same outfit on. So she had her makeup on, like I said, ready to go. Maybe she was hoping that he would message her and she could just zip on out the door. Watch this.
God, it's Nico. Hold on a minute. I'm so.
So she's mad. I guess she had plans to go see him or was hoping that he would go see her. Look at that face. She's mad.
All right.
Mad. You know what, Chantal? Look, you're Miss Single over there. If a guy says he doesn't want to see you, move on. Like, what are you getting all wrapped around this dude for? Mad.
He's stringing me along. Definitely stringing me.
Somebody saying they don't want to see you is not stringing you along. You're saying, hey, I just freed up your day. Go on and do your own thing.
He messaged me and he's like, hi, how are you? Don't think it will be possible tonight. I'm so sorry.
So that's a polite way of saying, look, I can't see you tonight. Why are you getting upset for?
So I just messaged him and I'm like, okay, I'm like, thanks for letting me know at least. And then I said, what did I say? Something like, I mean, I said, I just want to know, am I wasting my time? Because if you really wanted to see me, I feel like you would make time for me. Like you would.
Oh, okay, Chantal. So you obviously were waiting around for Nader to call. You got your makeup on, you got a full face of makeup, your hair's ready to go. You were just waiting, you had your PJs on, like you weren't sure if something was going to happen. But he sends you a message saying, not tonight. And it sounds like the message was polite. And you're pissed off. You're pissed off. Even though he said politely, can't do it tonight. You're the obsessive person saying, you're not making time for me. And you wonder why your relationships fail. Because if somebody just says, hey, I don't have time for you tonight, I can't do it, rather than just say, okay, thank you for letting me know and find something else to do, you're going to get mad and blow up.
You would, right? So he hasn't answered me yet, but we'll see.
You know, when somebody says, look, I can't see you tonight, the way you handle this is to say, okay, move on, do something else, not blow up and try to push that person to see you anyway.
Anyway, block him. Why VAF?
I have a boyfriend.
I've been there like twice. He lives alone. You know, he thought I just wanted to come over for sex. He said, well, I thought you wanted that. And I was like, no, I wanted to just come over. So it's like, why am I doing this? Like, why do I want to like boyfriend somebody? Like, I feel like I just want like affection and attention, and I'm gonna be careful. I'm not rushing into anything.
Oh, you kind of do though. You know, you're a stage 5 clinger. You kind of do. You kind of do, Chantal. You do rush. You try to lay claim to people that aren't in a relationship with you. That's the problem. You don't believe in dating and just getting to know people. And then if you get to know each other, and then if you want to move on to something intimate, that's when it happens. You don't do the dirty right away and get your feelings all mixed up.
Yeah, I know it sounds like I'm being like super like girlfriendly or whatever. But you know what? Who cares? Like, why can't I have like this boyfriend and just?
But he's not your boyfriend, stupid. Because boyfriend means, okay, hold up. Because boyfriend means love, and you weaponize the word to control them. True, absolutely true. To make them stay faithful to you while you mess with any guy you want. Not cool. Yep. Thank you for saying that, knock knock. That is Chantal to a T. When you have a boyfriend who's more than just a platonic friend, because there's two meanings to the word boyfriend. A boyfriend could be a male friend, platonic friend, or boyfriend could mean someone you're in a monogamous relationship with. And Chantal, she's so eager to call someone a boyfriend, a monogamous boyfriend. She wants to be able to say, I've got a boyfriend. I'm in a relationship. But she uses the whole love thing as a weapon. To her, love means control. If you're in love with Chantal, she's going to try to control you. She's going to try to manipulate you. She's going to push your buttons. She's going to see how far back she can push the boundaries, what she can get away with. So she wants to go there and mess with all kinds of people. And at the same time, if she's messing with you, she wants you to lock it down just for her. And she doesn't play by her own rules.
I don't want it to be like, we didn't do coke. He's like, I never do that.
I don't believe that.
Like, I feel so comfortable. I feel so comfortable with him. Like, he doesn't mind my body. He's like, he knows too. He's like,
You know, as far as the cola, Chantal, she strikes me as that type that if a guy's doing something, she's going to say, oh, can I do it too? Just because you're doing it.
like you're self-conscious of your body, aren't you? Because when I asked you for pictures, I was like nude pictures. And I'm just like, well, yeah, I am. I am. Hi, Dad. Hi, everybody. No, Nick never messaged me. He doesn't have a girlfriend. This woman is crazy. It's not his girlfriend.
Even, you know, if you're both single, if a guy is seeing other women for whatever, what's it your business? You can't sit there and dictate to somebody who they can and cannot see if you're not in a committed relationship with them. You just can't do it, Chantal. Can't do it.
Oh, God. Anyway, so I don't even know why I get on here and talk about this stuff. People just,
Because you need content.
I don't know. You just like, I don't know. Anyway, on the TV circle. You guys are crazy. He's nothing like that. You don't even know him, so shut up. Anyway, I don't know him 100% now, but that's, you have to get,
Right. There you go. I don't know him 100%. There's the entire problem. You don't know him. And yet you're getting your feelings all wrapped around him already. You don't see the problem with that? You're jumping into the pool without making sure that the water is clear. You're jumping in the pool right away. I don't know this dude, but I'm already wanting to call him my boyfriend. I'm already trying to have some kind of control or influence over him.
to know people, you know, like you have to, I'm going to be careful. I'm not the same as I used to be.
No, you're worse.
Like, I spent like 2 whole nights, like just straight, like staying up with him and like talking, and, you know, so I don't know him, but I know him better than you guys because I spent 2 whole nights with him, and you didn't at all. What do you want? What do you want me to do? What sense? I mean,
Get to know him, maybe.
what am I doing wrong? Like,
Not getting to know people.
you know, like this guy, I'm choosing like to spend my time with like one person. You know, he lives alone. Like, I think I'm gonna take the whole weekend just to myself and like not see him.
Yeah, okay.
See if I can. You know what I mean?
You can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend the whole weekend to myself and just do what I gotta do. You know. That's my alarm. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna bring my TV so we can watch movies because like he doesn't even have a TV. Like I think he just like works all day. Yeah, I'm gonna spend the whole weekend to myself. You know, don't take your TV. I'm gonna bring my TV over. I don't know. I don't want a relation. I don't want a committed relationship. Thanks, Decaf.
Yes, you do. You want someone to be committed to you. You want to lock somebody down. You want someone to be committed to you because you've got that attitude of you're all about possession, Chantal. You like to say that something or someone belongs only to you. That's your deal. You're not about what's good for you and the other person. You're all about what's good for you, what makes you feel happy.
he's really nice. He's actually like, do you want some wine? Do you want like, he's very attentive. Like, do you want me to cook for you? You know, treat my place like your place. You know, if I say I want to go home, like, why do you want to go home? Because I like my house. Like, I want, like, doesn't want me to ever leave. I know it's only 2 days, and I know I'm acting like a fucking wife already. I know that.
Yeah, but you're not.
And I'm mostly joking with you guys, but I don't think anyone can take the joke. So, there's that.
You know, and Chantal she's that person. She's got that personality. She's very selfish, narcissistic, and self-serving. She is that person. She doesn't do things out of care or thought or true generosity. She is that person that if she does something for someone, she wants something in return. She's that person that she has that attitude of, hey, I put my makeup on and I did my hair and I came all the way over here. You better give me something in return. And she spent a good amount of time with Nader. She spent a lot of money on Nader. She wants something just as great in return for all of her time and trouble.
I just wanted to update you. I'm not going to leave you guys, obviously. I'm just going to go there today. And then when you go to bed, I'll go home. I am joking. I mean, you know, I thought it'd be funny. I have a boyfriend, but
You don't have a boyfriend.
yes, he has citizenship. Yes, he does. It's not love. I don't love the guy. I mean, I met him twice. I like spending time with him.
Poor BBJ back there. Look how much different BBJ looked a year ago compared to the way she looks now. She looks so tired anymore, that poor baby.
Gentle and not 4 minutes. What? What are you talking about? Anyway, he probably doesn't care about me. It's been like 2 days. Like, how can he care about me? You know? No. So, yeah, so I'm gonna go over there, have dinner. I'm looking forward to it. Maybe I'll get wine, like a nice bottle of wine. No, that's not how I treat my friends. That's how my friends treat me, apparently. Like, you know, what do you want me to say? He doesn't support what I'm doing. He's flipping out over everything I do.
So for those who are not in the know, for those that haven't been watching Chantal for a long time, Chantal had a mod, one of her original mods, Karate Joe. Karate Joe was a bit of a feeder. He was always encouraging Foodie Beauty to eat. But he was a mod in her room. He was a very controlling mod. And also very jealous if Chantal talked to other men. And a lot of serious allegations came out later about Karate Joe. I won't say what those are, but they were pretty serious. But at this point in time, when she's talking about Karate Joe just doesn't like her talking to other men.
So fine, then just fine. I mean, what do you want me to say? You know, like I'm not gonna not live my life just because people approve or don't approve of it. Like, that's just not who I am. That's not gonna happen. Like, I'm allowed happiness. I'm allowed to I'm allowed love. Everything. You know. So, like, there's no whatever. If you're gonna flip out and be like that, then fine. I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, seriously. Who was concerned? I'm gonna go hang out with my cokehead boyfriend. 3:45. And I'm gonna have a good night. So
Oh, so you said yourself that your words, he's a cokehead. So he's over there doing the cola by himself. You don't do any.
that's it. That's all. All right.
Oh, hold on. Turning down the music. This is from the WoW live stream.
Okay, I'm not okay with certain things, basically. Let me just say that. I'm not okay with feeling undervalued when I fucking put my neck, my heart, my soul out for somebody.
What did I say about Chantal? I just said she is that person that the more she comes off as being generous and caring. She likes to tell herself that I'm a good person. I do things for people. But Chantal, you're not truly good. And you're not truly generous, because people who are truly good and generous do things for people out of the goodness in their heart. You're not a good person. You do things for people because you want to control them, manipulate them, and have leverage over them. So anything you do for a person, no matter how small or how great, you'll use that as leverage and as a weapon against them later. So here you are bitching about Nader because you chose to do things for him. You chose to spend money on him, spend time with him, and you're ticked off because you're not getting what you think you deserve back. You do things for people, but you always practically demand your pound of flesh, or 2 pounds, as it were, in return.
Like, we're not in a relationship? Okay. Edit your own videos then. We're not in a relationship then? Okay. Pay, like, support yourself then. We're not in a relationship? Okay, cry in your own arms then. No, like, this is just BS. And, like, reading through his comments, it's like people are actually, like, thinking I'm lying about everything that I've said on.
Well, you chose to hang out with this person. You chose to pay for things. You chose to edit his videos. You chose to do all that. You chose that. You did. So you're mad because he's not jumping in a relationship with you. Doing all kinds of things for a person does not mean they're going to fall madly in love with you, Chantal. And you're foolish to think that was the road to being in love.
Here, when I have not lied about a single thing that I've told you guys that has happened between us.
Oh, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one, I think. Or this might not be the one where she has a plan. Hold up. Oh, it is. It is. Y'all pay attention to this next part.
Not up here.
So in this particular live stream, let me just refresh everybody's memory. Somebody asked Chantal, have you ever thought about if Nader found another sugar mama and he wanted to leave you alone? And she said, I think about it all the time. And then she said, I've got a plan. I'm not as stupid as you guys think. When I saw this live stream, I knew immediately what she meant by that, what she was talking about. I knew that because of Nader having problems with the law, that her little obsessive, controlling mind, that she was going to try to use that against him as leverage to keep him with her. I knew she was going to do that. And then we all saw what happened. She was mad about Dee Dee She went to the cops, allegedly to file charges.
Yeah. When you do the thumbnail of the teeth brushing, I was in a fucking bitch mood that day. I'm like, come on, you know I brush my teeth, fuck. I'm I'm a real bitch. No, they're not sugar water. It's just powers, just powers, just powers. For his. Sorry. It's just his. And I'm not even mad at people for not liking us together. I mean, I understand that. I'm not forgetting that. You know? Like, I'm not gonna come on here.
You know, I miss the days when she had a little bit of modesty and she would come on camera and at least try to cover herself, because anymore she doesn't even try.
And give you a reason not to like somebody. And then get mad when you like don't like them.
So you missed that part of the live stream, Karma, or is it coming up? Oh, wait, maybe not. Oh, dang it. Hold on, let me find it again. I'm so sorry.
When you do the thumbnail of the teeth brushing, I was in a fucking bitch mood that day. I put less effort into my content. Did I ever put effort into my content?
Yeah, you're putting less effort now.
I feel like I've always just been trying to put up good content. Always trying to put up good content. I don't think I can. I'm not a good artistic, I'm not a crafty artistic person.
Yeah, we know. And see, that's the problem with your channel now. You don't try. You're saying in this clip, I'm not an artistic person, I'm not a creative person, yet you made a channel and you got a lot of subscribers. You're not even trying to find something interesting. And that's why you keep trying to fall back on the Nader drama, even though that's so played out. You know, if you strip away the food and the Nader drama and the toxicity, what are you left with, Chantal? Nothing. You've got nothing else. And yet you're depending on YouTube for your income. I would think it's important to look for something else if you need it.
Well, I can be. I guess what good is a sword if you never learn how to wield one, right? Oh. Whatever, you guys. I don't have a small picture. Yes. Better aware that you're hoping set him up financially and that one day he'll give you the food. You give everything you deserve to someone else.
It's coming up. Listen.
I think about that every day. Okay. Now, if that happens, I have a plan. I'm not as stupid as you think. Trust me.
There it is. She just said it. So somebody asked her, have you ever thought about Nader leaving you? And she said, I think about it all the time. Then she said, I've got a plan. I'm not as stupid as you guys think. Here's what the chat was saying. Somebody was saying, tell us. Somebody's saying vindictive. So she already had a plan in place. And then we saw everything that went down with her going to cops. I knew she was going to do that. Just by the way she said that, I knew that she was going to pull some sneaky stuff if he tried to leave. She was going to pull that ace out of her hand.
You don't even tell you my plan. How would I tell you my plan, Patsy? You're freaking random troll. VIV troll on my channel. I don't know you. Can I tell you my plan?
You know, when it comes to Chantal, nobody leaves Chantal. She's always got to be the victor. Always. She's a sore loser. She hates to lose. That's why she won't let go of Nader. Despite the fact that her knowing him and talking to him and involving him with her YouTube channel has contributed to the ruin of her channel and also her, she doesn't like to lose. She's going to hang on to something, even if it means she loses everything else. She doesn't like to lose. Nobody leaves Chantal. You don't leave until she lets you go. And she's not going to let you go until A, she gets what she wants, or she gets everything you have, and then she'll let you go.
Do you think I'm good? You think I consider I have so much to lose that I would just sit back and let somebody take advantage of me like that without any consequences? Really? When the camera's off, I genuinely.
There's that vindictive, entitled mentality. I've invested a lot in you. I've spent a lot of money on you. I'm not going to let you go now. You're not allowed to go. And I'm going to stop you from going. I'm not going to invest as much of myself as she's invested in him without consequences. She just said it. You think I'm going to do all this stuff for you? You think I'm going to spend all this money and spend all this time with you and help you with a channel and give you an audience just let you walk away for free? No, there's a price to pay. And the price is her vindictive, evil nature.
Feel farewell and love by me, despite our relationship. And I think that's how yours. How's that doing? Feel despite. No. And you know what? He's never called me sweetie. That's another fucking thing. Like, fuck you. You never, ever, 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 ever. You want me to risk all the fucking things I do for you, and you don't even call me sweetie? You call some random fucking person who calls you on Messenger. I don't know. What's your fucking problem? You call me stupid. You're the stupid one. All you have to do is be nice.
Yeah, that's not. Remember Chantal saying this, y'all? Didn't she say, all he has to do is fake love me? She said that. All he has to do is fake love me. Fake love means love that's not real, Chantal. See, you're saying one thing, but you actually want another. You try to lie to yourself and lie to people saying, I'm happy being single. I don't want a relationship. And yet you very much want a relationship. But here's where I'm getting confused. For someone who wants a relationship so passionately, you won't work on yourself and make yourself decent girlfriend material. I don't get that. For someone who wants love so badly, you won't make yourself into a woman worth loving. You expect a man just to accept you in all of your awfulness. If you put as much passion and determination into making yourself a better person as you do into running after these men and taking care of them, what a different person you would be. If you just took even half of the passion and determination you have pursuing men and controlling men and manipulating men and lying to men and trying to get them under your thumb, how much different your life would be.
I don't know what your problem is. Oh my god. Really? Because I came here to comfort my friend who was really down, you're not gonna fucking flip my bean? Like, is that some kind of punishment? Like,
I believe anything in moderation, but the moment that thing becomes your master, instead of you mastering it, there is a problem. True. Dear Chantal, much like your food and eating, your sexual appetite is becoming your master. It's not in a healthy place currently, and you should be cautious. Also true. But I know you won't listen to my advice. You know, if there was ever one word to describe Chantal in her life, it would be obsession. Everything she likes turns into an obsession, and obsessions are never healthy because obsessions, they control you. They end up controlling you. You go from a place of riding the horse to where the horse is riding you. And Chantal lets all of her vices and obsessions and impulses control her. They dictate her life.
it's like a way for him to like punish me for like you guys hear how he's upset like crazy about Pete. Like, this is not normal. Like, Pete called you a fucker or whatever.
Oh, by the way, Chantal, if you want a relationship with someone, one of the key components of a relationship, besides connection, is communication. You have to be connected to your partner, really connected. And when I say connected, I don't mean just having things in common like favorite foods and favorite colors. No, a connection is something you cannot buy, you cannot purchase. You either have it with somebody or you don't. And the person you want, your partner, is someone you have a connection with. When you get who they are and they get who you are, and you both accept each other the way you both are, and it's healthy, when you're around somebody and you can talk to them about anything and everything openly, relaxed, or sit right next to them and not verbally say a word and yet have a complete conversation just by your energy. That's connection. A successful relationship, you have to have a connection with somebody. Some of the best relationships that people started off as best friends, and then it progressed to something else. It progressed into a relationship. Your partner has to be your most favorite person, and you have to be theirs. But if you have someone around you, whether it's a friend or someone beyond a friend, communication has to be there. And you and Nader, you guys don't talk to each other. You talk at each other using your YouTube channels. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how two grown people can't talk to each other. They involve an audience where an audience should not be involved. If you have a real relationship, before you talk to anybody else, you talk to your partner. You go to them, you sit down with them and say, I want to talk about something. Let's have a discussion. Let's talk it out. You go to them first. And if it's private, then it stays private. You don't bring it out into the public. You don't turn your relationship into a spectacle. And this whole thing with you and Nader has been nothing but a spectacle.
Because of me. Okay? Like, if you had a friend of 20 years who you went to and like cried about a relationship, your friend would probably hate your girlfriend too. And then you expect me to just drop him like a sack of shit. when he's done more for me than you probably ever will.
Yeah, as far as Nader having a problem with Pete's, Pete's was there before Nader. Nader just he doesn't like Pete's because Pete's is a man in Chantal's life that Chantal is supporting financially. I think that's been the main problem. The fact that Chantal supports Pete's. And Pete's doesn't have a girlfriend. If Pete's had a girlfriend, maybe he'd have less of a problem with Pete's. But you can't expect somebody to drop a best friend just because you're seeing them.
They didn't know. They're like, what? Huh? Like just little things like that, or like, and who the fuck was he talking to at the beginning of the stream? Like really? Like, did you guys actually believe? He always likes to say, it's right in front of you, the truth. You guys see it with your own eyes. So do you honestly think I would be there all the time, sleeping there in bed in my pajamas, even on his live stream, if I wasn't with him? Really?
I'm starting to understand why it's so important that they have their own place and why it's so important that she just get in the house and leave her things there. Yeah, she's trying to lay ownership over Nader. She wants to claim him. As I said, Foodie is a sore loser. She doesn't like to lose. She doesn't like to lose. And she is that person, you know, just to paint a picture. She is that person sitting at the proverbial gambling tables, sitting there losing hand after hand, more chips after more chips. But rather than just be smart and say, this is not my day, I need to cut my losses, get out of this chair and step away from the table, she will sit there at the table and keep gambling until she literally has nothing left. And the number one prize she wants is Nader. So even if it costs her her entire channel, even if it costs her her entire audience and all of her subscribers and her VIPs and all of her money, she doesn't care. She's determined to walk away with Nader at any cost. Any cost.
Amy and Nader is because of your ego. Because behind the scenes, yeah, it's a different story. Amy. And I talk bad about Pete's. What? So what? You have video evidence of me talking bad about Pete's?
You know what I think, Chantal? I think for quite a while, you like to be in the middle of both of those men. I think you were running to Pete's and telling Pete's a bunch of nasty things about Nader, and then you were running to Nader and saying a bunch of awful things about Pete's. And why did you do that? Because you liked the feeling of two men fighting over you. You liked it. So this was from the Hey Guys live stream.
So for you to think that, that's ridiculous. I'm here for Pete's anytime. That's not going to change. That's not going to change because I'm with Nader. That's not going to change for anything. To do things that you really want me to do. But I want to sleep there tonight. I want to be with him tonight. I love him. I want to be there tonight.
But I thought you didn't want a relationship, Chantal. Which is it? Do you want a relationship or not?
I want to sleep there tonight. I want to be with him tonight. I love him. I want to be there tonight. And we have a very different relationship offline. You guys are like, you're not getting the picture. Like, no, I don't want to spend one night away from Nader. Why? Why? He's still going to be depressed when I leave. He's still going to be depressed when I leave the next morning.
Yeah, so that she's referring to, I don't know if this was the same time period that Pete had to put down his cat, Timbit, and then she went running over to Nader's rather than be there for her best friend. Maybe that's what this is referring to. I mean, a lot has happened, so I can't remember the exact timeline, but I think that's what was going on this night.
Why would I? Why? So why? Why? He's still going to be depressed when I leave. He's still going to be depressed when I leave the next morning. Why would I? What? So why? My stuff is there to sleep there. I want to sleep with Nader. We're making things work, and that's it.
And about this time period, Chantal, she was obsessed with spending time with Nader, because that was the only way she could be comforted. That she would know for sure that no other woman was talking to him or was around him. In order to feel comforted about this relationship, she had to be all up in Nader's face.
He doesn't probably want me to say these things, but, well, it is what it is. He's isolated in that apartment. And what do you want me to do, Abby? I'm going to spend the night with my boyfriend. I don't know what you don't get about that. I don't know what you don't get about that. Rihanna, it's a very, very different story. That's all I gotta say. Very different story offline. Prostitute Nader, it's not your boyfriend, you're delusional. You know everything. So, and I'm not doing wrong by Pete. Pete is my friend, not my boyfriend. So there's a difference, Deandra. Thank you. Yeah, edit online and you're gonna make a couple. Well, like I said, what we do offline is very different. Oh, B. Ocean. What? Thanks for your money. Where did all the super chats come from? If you sent super chats, I told you to send to my PayPal, not super chats.
See, that's another thing. Chantal got mad because she's so greedy. She doesn't even want to give YouTube the 30% in super chat. She was, for a while, she was trying to funnel everybody into sending her money through PayPal, so she would get 100%, and she would get mad at people who sent money through super chats, because then she would have to wait about a month to get the money through the YouTube, Google AdSense, and B, she wanted the money right away.
You can send me a message there. Hey. Prostitute. Nader said you're a friend, no luck, he said today. It's okay. I don't know why you think he's going to tell you guys things like that publicly. Nader doesn't mean you're Foodie. Well, he confesses his love to me offline. Prostitute, you're lying now. He's not your boyfriend. B, you shouldn't be alone. You're very selfish and cruel. Fuck off, B. Sucking for his dick. You weren't there for him like you are for Nader. Nader's, he's my boy. He's who I want to be with right now. Like, it's different. You guys don't know the type of relationship we have offline at all. At all. So, yeah, I mean, I enjoy living with Pete, and I don't plan on, like, leaving the apartment or anything. I like that arrangement, like having two places I can go to, you know? We've got a pretty big place. It's a 2-bedroom. Like, I could do my videos in this room. Oh. Yeah, I deleted Tinder and Plenty of Fish. No, he doesn't have a roommate. and you want to live with me. And Dee, just so you know, go ahead and fucking sue me. I cannot wait to take you to court. Because you know what, bitch? You deserve everything you have coming to you. You inserted yourself in this shit.
I agree with Chantal about that. Dee Dee did insert herself, and I'm wondering if Dee Dee's just having second thoughts about, you know, like, be careful what you wish for, Dee Dee. Was it worth it, girl? Was it worth it to insert yourself? Because Dee Dee, you started off in a place where you had a condo, which was peaceful and quiet. You had a job where you had no problem. And by inserting yourself, look at everything that's happened. You're hated all over YouTube. You are despised on YouTube. Your job's been threatened. I don't know if you still have a job. Holes in your condo. Was it worth it, girl? Was it really worth it over a scrap of a man?
You inserted yourself. You laughed at me with him, so you deserve it. Are you lying or you're not? Sorry, you're lying or you're not? Are you lying or you're not? You think it's easy to come on here and say that your fucking boyfriend ass raped you? No, it's not. So go fuck yourself. You fucker. Oh, what?
Yeah, at this time she was drunk. Oh my God, these live streams that night were just insane. Insane. So for someone that she hates, she's sitting there calling him on live stream drunk and giggling when she's talking to him.
I have you on speaker.
Hello?
Hi. Are you gonna tell everybody that you really like me or what?
Oh, you fucking stupid idiots.
What? See? You call me a piece of shit? No, I'm not gonna call the police, but it hurts my feelings. Boys, hello. I said sorry, now you say sorry, and then we'll be good. Do it. Nader.
Can I point something out real quick? So I just want to point something out to you. Chantal, this is how you were a year ago. This is how you looked a year ago. This is after Nader. This is the beginning of Nader. This is you because of Nader.
Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? You look up.
So this person she absolutely hates, that she's accused of severe abuse of different kinds, she's on the phone with him, talking and giggling. I'm sorry, anybody that's been widely abused, you're not going to act this way. So that was the Knock Knock It's Karma Foodie Beauty Obsession, the sequel video. I'm going to end the react here since it's over an hour and a half. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please go over to Knock Knock It's Karma's video. Give a like. Please sub up to Knock Knock It's Karma if you want to. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to go ahead and post this. I'm going to move on to all the other Chantal content for the day. Everyone, please have a good one. Bye-bye.